welcome back to this week's episode of This Mic is Crying with me, Jean Carlos. And today I'm low-key spiraling a little bit because my last situationship has left me questioning everything about love. Like, is it real or is it just something we're pretending that's real to get something out of somebody? So, yeah, let's talk. And that made me think about something even deeper, especially in male of male relationships. Like, is it love? Is it connection? Is it trying to get something out of somebody? Or is it just lust? Dressed up in cute notes and voice memos. I feel like for me, when I view relationships, like I see myself being in a relationship with somebody who I could be emotionally vulnerable to, and somebody who you could trust, and somebody who you could just talk to when some days are hard, or like just somebody you have like fun with, and just like something you build. I feel like that's how I view relationships, and maybe some people don't see it the same way I do, and that's totally okay. We're all different people. We all view love and we have ideas of relationships in like so many different ways, and we go according to life based off that. We try to find people who connect with the type of loves that we have to give and like connect to. When I think about love or being in a relationship, I want something that's tangible. I don't want something or someone that like I just feel like I can't hold on to. Like, if I feel like you're just gonna leave, which I'm going to get into in a second, like about the ghosting culture of the modern age now, and how like the patterns I'm seeing. But dates, like I want FaceTimes. I want to go out. I want to do stuff that lovers do together. That's my idea of relationships. And I want somebody who says like, this is my person, and they literally mean it. Like, this is my person. And in male of male spaces, whenever I would get close to somebody, like really early, it would just always turn sexual. And this is just a pattern I see like a lot of times. It's just so like normalized, because when things get sexual really early on, that's when their true intentions show. Like, and that kind of makes me feel bad about myself in a way, because I'm like, damn, like you don't even want to talk to me and like really get to know me to like build something. It genuinely just feels like they're just trying to talk to you to have sex with you. Like, literally as simple as that. Like, they just want you for your body. And I feel like that's where things get like vulnerable. Pretty early on, they showed me that it was obvious that like they weren't going to say it. Like, they're not going to say like, oh, I want you because of your body. If they just put it out plain like that, I feel like if that was really the case, that would save a lot of people a lot of time. Some people genuinely just love the long game, and maybe they're just bored out of their minds and they have nothing else to do. But some people will literally just talk to you and try to build some emotional connection to you just to use you for your body. And I'm just not that type of person who could just throw my body at somebody because they said the right things and you're cute. I think you're a great person. Because I feel like for me, once it gets to that point, I feel vulnerable. And if I'm gonna be in a situation with a person where it gets to that point, I want to be able to trust you, and I want to be able to build some emotional connection and feel valuable in each other's lives, and in my life and in your life too. A lot of people, like a lot of older people, would look at this video and just be like, well, you're young, you should have fun, you should like do stuff. Maybe that's actually true, and I should just have fun, and and maybe that would be better. But I feel like I care too deeply. I care too deeply about stuff, and I genuinely can't control that. That's just how I am. Yo, it is sweating in here. Like, it's sweating in here. Like, it's summertime. So, like, I turned off all the fans and the AC so you guys could get the best possible quality ever. But, like, damn, I'm over here suffering for the sake of this video. Let's get back into it. I feel like one memory that really hurt me was the thought of how easy it was for them to just let you go and just like stop talking to you for whatever reason. As easy it is to connect to somebody and spend all your time with somebody in a blink of a like in a blink of an eye, that person is not your person anymore, and they could really just ghost you like that. Like, as easy it is to connect to somebody, it's as easy to disconnect from somebody. Coming to terms with that was really hard, because I feel like, damn, then how do I know when to give my love to somebody, or when to know if I'm building trust with somebody, or if this is just a facade that they created inside of my head? Because, bro, like, there's low-key some love bombers out here. Like, oh my god, it's bad. Like, somebody could just so easily just detach from you without you really knowing that they're detaching from you, and they could just leave your life with no conversation, no closure, no nothing, and you're just there confused. And that's that's like that's pain right there. That's pain. That's also when I realized ghosting is just another form. Like, ghosting culture reminds me of hookup culture, because hookup culture, you get what you want from somebody, you leave. There is really nothing there. There's no sort of trust or like emotional connection that you guys are building right there, and that's fine. But with ghosting, if somebody doesn't get what they want out of you fast enough, then they're so much more inclined to just leaving without you knowing. Because, like, if they know you're not gonna give it to them, why are they there to stay? I'm just not that type of person, and I feel like you just genuinely have to try to get to know me as a person and try to understand me in order for me to really get that vulnerable with you. And some people could genuinely be different. There could be other people same age as me with a completely different perspective on this, and that is okay. I'm just sharing my perspective and my ideas on this, and how my experiences shape the way I view life and how I feel about certain topics. But there's been so many instances where I've tried, and I wouldn't say I never tried looking for love. In fact, I did try looking for love. I feel like there's been multiple times where I genuinely gave love a chance, and I opened my love for somebody and they did it back, and I feel like after a short while it just always ended up not working. And I feel like the times where it hasn't, which me, I've never really been in relationships. I haven't been in a relationship in like since 8th grade. And I feel like that doesn't even count, because, like, it just doesn't count. Oh my god. I remember there was a time where I had talked to this guy, and I remember, I feel like you always want to know what the other person's intentions with you are, because you might have different intentions. I feel like for me, when I go into a situation related to love or romance or anything like that, I want a short or long term relationship. That's what my intentions are. I wouldn't want to get to know somebody and like waste my time really with somebody whose idea of a relationship or somebody is like kind of just like hookup culture, and like, I'm just gonna have sex with you and I don't really like want to know you. I really just want one thing. I just wouldn't want to waste my time getting to know a person like that. And there's always some signs like early on what the person really wants of you. It's just a matter of if you're gonna ignore it or really take it into aspect of the time that you have, because I got shit to do. I got goals. I don't got time to do this shit, bro. There was this one time where my I had to ask my situationship. I was like, oh, so what are your intentions with me? Like, do you see me as a fuck toy? He was like, hell yeah. I was like, do you see me like as like a boyfriend or like a relationship thing? He was like, hell yeah. And that just left me confused, because like, bro, some people don't even know what they want. Or worse, they know what they want, but they're not gonna say what they want to say because they want to keep the door open. That has happened a couple times before to me, because like they just want to keep talking with me, but like they're not gonna tell me what it really is with their intentions. And at this point, like, this is why I say communication matters a lot. Communication just saves everybody's time, everybody's sense of mind, a sense of worth, everybody's peace. Like, I just love communication. Communication is so fucking important. But yeah, the sad thing is I know I'm not alone in these types of situations. A lot of queer creators talk about how rare it feels to find love in the community, because for a lot of us, love was never modeled. We grew up with shame. We learned to hide. So now some people don't even want a relationship. They just want the feeling of being loved without the work of building one. So it turns into this loop. Everybody wants connection, but nobody wants to be vulnerable. Everybody wants to be held, but nobody wants to be seen. And I feel like even after these situations, I still believe in love. I feel like my person, and I feel like when I feel like there's nobody out there for me and I'm spiraling, I always have my friend who tells me, like, you're gonna find your person. And genuinely, that is true. Even when I'm feeling at my lowest in the world of love and dating, I feel like I'm just like, I just know I'm gonna find my person, because, like, it's just bound to happen. There's, I feel like whenever there's something bad that happens in talking stages or situationships, it's always just a lesson to learn from. It's always just a lesson to learn from, because I feel like you genuinely just learn what types of people out there actually do. Like, there's some crazy ass people out there, and there's also some really genuine people out there. And hopefully you get lucky and you get with the very genuine people, because the liars and the weird people, we don't like them. We don't like them. They just love to fuck with people's lives. Anyways, let's keep talking. In the situations that I have built something emotional or some sort of trust around, those situations just fucking die. Guys, why am I acting cringy? I feel like I genuinely just care too deeply about stuff. Like, that's genuinely what it is. I care too deeply about stuff. And when somebody just ghosts me, it feels like all that care that I put into somebody and trust that I've built with somebody just got thrown away like that. And there's genuinely some people who are like that, and you just have to accept it. I don't want to be somebody's secret. I don't want to be somebody's fantasy. I want to be somebody's person. And I feel like I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to just let the universe or God do its work, because I'm not asking for too much. I'm not asking for something that's like out of this world. It's genuinely just asking the wrong people, because there will be somebody who will meet that mutual effort into building a relationship and building something with somebody. And I genuinely just have to be patient, and my person will come to me and I will find my person, and we will align in some sort of way. And yeah, it will be my person for me. But this episode just shows like how bad ghosting is, because I feel like ghosting really hurt me in a way where I just felt like somebody could really show you that they care about you for however long, like let's say like 3 weeks, and then out of nowhere, all of the expectations you had for somebody, and all of the trust, and all of the emotional building, and how much you opened up to a person, for them to just leave you, I feel like that just ruined my head for a little bit of time, because it just like comes to show that some people just aren't good people, and you just have to come to terms with that. those people I genuinely just take as a lesson, because I don't want to be someone's secret. I just want to be loved out loud and to be chosen intentionally. So, love or lust, genuinely. And the answer to that is I really don't know. But what I do know is that I want something real, and I want something that's tangible, and I want something that, like, just feels right, and I don't feel like a toy to somebody or someone you used for a little bit. Like, I genuinely want something real to somebody, not confusion, not love, not confusion, not secrecy. And if you've ever been through the same thing, and if you've ever been ghosted before, hidden, or made seem like you were too much, I want you to know that this mic is crying with you, and thank you for listening today. I'll see you probably next Friday or sooner. Who knows? I might have a surprise hidden up my sleeve. Bye, guys. Love you.